2023 election result already written, Sowore calls on Nigerians to protest against tyranny and bad leaders on August 5. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore has reiterated that only a revolution can set Nigerians free from the shackles of bad leadership and tyranny in the country, while noting that the results of the 2023 general elections have been written in advance by Nigerian leaders. Sowore called on Nigerians to join the August 5 nationwide protests taking place across all cities and towns in the continuation of agitation such as the hashtag Revolution Now and hashtag Take It Back struggles. In a tweet on Friday, Sowore said aggrieved Nigerians must come out en masse and protest against the hardship which the current administration has subjected people to. He said, "Our demands are clear and non-negotiable. Join the August 5th nationwide protest against corruption and tyranny in Nigeria. Enough is enough. Your hashtag shites, hashtag IPOB, hashtag Oduduwa, hashtag NSAS, hashtag students, market and women and citizens who can't cope with rising food prices, workers whose miserable salaries are cut in half, business people whose businesses have been ruined by economic mismanagement, farmers whose farmlands have been destroyed, come out on the 5th of August 2021. It will be a total lockdown at home and abroad. Shops, schools, businesses are advised to observe strict closures. Only essential services will be allowed. Our diaspora citizens are advised to take their protest to the nearest Nigerian embassy or consulate where they don't exist. Take to the UN office around you." In a follow-up tweet, he added, "Imagine the audacious assault of our collective intelligence. The greatest Yahoo man in Nigeria is Hush Daddy Muhammadu Buhari. Mona fucking Banza. This is the reason they keep asking you to wait for 2023 because the results of the election have been written in advance. By the time you wake up to the reality, it will be too late. Only a revolution can secure your freedom as literate Nigerians from these venomous internal colonizers. Revolution Now, global mass action. Venue, every town, every city, every Nigerian embassy and consulate outside Nigeria. Time 7 a.m. prompt. Those that can't join the en masse action are advised to stay at home and close their shops, businesses and schools. No sacrifice is too much." The August 5 protest has come in amidst ongoing controversies over the electronic transmission of election results by the Independent National Electoral Commission. On Thursday and Friday, members of the National Assembly clashed again over the electronic transmission of results, with the ruling All Progressives Congress voting against it. As far as Buhari is the president of this country, nothing good will come out of this nation because you can't be doing the same thing always and expect different results. Never. But since Buhari is northerner Muslims, Fulani, his people are always covering his evil administration. Northerners with pretending, suffering and smiling at the same time. Omoyele Sowore gives us this privilege to know, please, who is the winner of the written 2023 election? Not that he knows, but the fact that the leaders, whether at the National Assembly, for the fact that they voted against, well, APC specifically, voted against the use of, electronic voting in 2023 elections says a lot, because it's like, why would you be against it? For what reason would you be against it? Why? Except because again, the whole thing, because again, actually, APC and PDP clashed. So for APC, which is the current, ruling party, it's like, of course you want to remain in power. So I don't know why, you want to try to rig this, because the opportunity will not be there. Or not that it will not be there, but the chances are slimmer for rigging. As much as with the PDP voting against this, it's like, okay, we get it. It's not what you are used to, because for the other times you've won, which is like since Nigeria became a democratic, government, it's been through the archaic, ballot box votes, in which it is very likely and very easy that that basically they could win. So yeah. Someone says the same Buhari that cried openly against election malpractice in 2011 is the one that refused to improve on electoral reform. They all walked out of the National Assembly because they did not agree. And it's just like, where is this same energy? Where is the same energy? Where is the same energy for Nigerians? Because again, you want to have the privilege to imagine you walking out meant you lost your job. Imagine you walking out meant you're going to be harassed. It's the same thing. Why can you not afford Nigerians the same right that they have to speak their minds and go and protest? Because them walking out, because apparently they did walk out, it is a form of protest. So I think that's where that's where the argument then lies. Someone says, congratulations Tinubu on your victory as Nigerian president in 2023. Do you actually think so? Do you actually think so? That's it. Someone says, that Senate decision on electronic voting truly calls for mass protest by all well-meaning Nigerians. If Senate get away with it, I refuse to be called a Nigerian, whether here in Nigeria or any part of the world, but a typical Yoruba man. Whether a Yoruba nation is allowed or not, that is where I came from. From now on, I'm not Nigerian. You were never Nigerian. No one is Nigerian. Nigerians are not Nigerians. Nigerians technically are their ethnicities, like they should identify by by their tribe and where they come from. Nigeria is not our identity. A lot of countries after they got independent, they went back to their real name. Why is it different for Nigeria? Why did we not make up a name for ourselves? Again, we were named Nigeria by the British. So why should we ever have felt proud of taking an identity that was slapped on our faces by our colonizers? Again, really, technically, no one is Nigerian. I mean, I don't go around thinking Nigerians are Nigerians. I mean, again, we've made a name for ourselves in terms of our culture, and of course, as a collective, as diverse as we are, with the achievements that we have, especially internationally, it's just easier to associate, Nigeria with it. And I guess that's just what it is. So you say you're not Nigerian anymore. I mean, like, again, it's like no one really and truly, Nigeria is always the Nigerian state itself is not really something to be proud of as much. It's not been the best. That is literally it. It has not been the best. So what can you actually say? And honestly, that is just it. Somebody here says, we can't believe a word that comes out of your mouth, Showore. You are one of the persons that inflicted us with the curse of called Buhari. So you're in no position to tell us what we should and should not do. What is this meant to mean? Is it that you don't trust him? I mean, did Showore ever support Buhari that you're talking like this? I mean, I don't know this. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Put what you think about it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.